Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Bazou. In the last episode we got started with the game by selling a little bit of wood. I showed off what's in town, and we made a bit of a mistake. But in this episode, we will be probably skipping out on going to town today, because I don't think we'll really need too much gas for what we're doing. But we will be constructing a special building that we do need to have. Can I reach that from here? No, I cannot. Let's move it just a bit closer. And actually, I should probably, real quickly, we'll go ahead and plant these. It's a birch sapling. And whenever you hear the whistle and the to-do list thing, that is a good thing. That means we have completed an objective that we're supposed to do. So, if you ever hear or see that after completing something, just don't really worry about it. It's a good thing. How many trees did we cut down last episode? Well, at least we got the saplings for most of them, I guess. So I'll have to gather up all of the maple saplings and plant all the others. I explained why in the first episode, so I don't think I shouldn't really need to explain it again, I don't think. I guess if this is your first episode, then the main thing that we're doing in this game is making maple syrup, so we gotta get maple trees growing, and we'll have to do that in a certain spot, in a certain way, too. That way things aren't all kinds of wonky and confusing later on. Kind of like what I did in my first save of this game. Things are a bit weird there. But yeah. So I think this is the last one, maybe. Even if it's not, we'll just say it's the last one and move on. But pretty much we gotta cut down some trees. And that's why I'm bringing that, so that we can get more maple saplings. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Release the parking brake. Put it into gear. And we're off. So we are heading over this way to where we will be constructing a building. I don't know how loud the motor of this thing is into the audio thingy that you are hearing currently. But if it's too loud, I do apologize. Alright, so here we are. This is where we will be building the sugar shack. So, it is where we will be processing all of the maple syrup. And I want to go ahead and just get all the saplings I can off these maple trees. I won't worry about getting saplings off of the other trees because we can get those from other parts of the map. Or other parts of our land, I guess. But I just want to make sure I do the maple ones. And that should be enough for now. I don't know how much wood we'll actually need for this. I can't remember. Might say it, actually. No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, yes it does. 64 pine logs. Okay, so we have to get pine. So that makes it a little bit harder. But that's okay. So that's pretty much what we'll be doing in this episode, is gathering pine and getting this building built. And kind of just getting started a little bit with what we need to be doing. I'm not going to go to the windmills and try to get the seeds from last episode. I don't think that they've respawned yet. So I'll do some research and go back and get them another time. Probably just off camera, that way you don't have to watch me climb up all those again. Because I know it's probably not the most entertaining thing you could be watching. I'll just throw the chainsaw that way. And we will start stacking some logs that change in size. Kind of like they do on the log splitter. So this is going to be our life for the next little while. Hopefully we can at least get this done in this episode and we don't have 2 episodes of running around doing this. And hopefully the entire episode isn't us doing this. Because I feel like that wouldn't be very fun to watch unless I can find something interesting to talk about. Which, if you watch my streams, you know I'm very bad at finding interesting things to talk about. So yeah. It'd also probably be smart to bring the truck over and just like stack the logs into the back of the truck. But I'll do that if we have to go any further away from here than what I would like to carry the logs. And at least get them close to it, not walk every single one over individually from the starting point. This way we can go a little bit quicker, hopefully. But also, maybe it's just the same amount of time. So pile those there. We'll go get this one. Throw it that way. And I guess it is good that we're going ahead and getting these saplings off the maple trees, because after a few days they do regenerate their saplings, so having those grown should help out. Or not having those grown. Having them taken off should help. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to say. Very bad at talking. If you're new here, that's probably the first thing to know about me, is I'm bad at speaking properly. So, yeah. But if you are new here, then welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying this somehow. Even though it is just me talking about absolutely nothing while putting logs in a green circle so that they can change their size and be used to build a building. Oh, okay. So how many are we at? 21 out of 64, okay. So yeah, this definitely shouldn't be the full episode then. It's going a bit quicker than what I had originally thought it would. Although, as we get further away, it'll get more difficult. I don't know how many days it'll take for the sugar shack to grow. Or not, wow, not to grow, to be built. I don't think it does it instantly. I think it's probably like an overnight thing where you get the stuff and then your brother comes over in the middle of the night. Where did I put the chainsaw? Oh, it's over here. I'm a bit blind. Oh, pick it up. There we go. Let's go get some more pine. Yeah, I wonder if they're ever going to actually add a season, or add seasons to this game. Because as far as I've seen so far, it has only been spring. So the weather is fairly cold. I just realized that they did add snow to the game recently, and I haven't actually played it since snow was added, so I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if this is like frost and snow on the ground right now, and that's why it looks so pale. Because there are little spaces in between. So I guess it could be snowing-ish right now. But I'm not sure exactly what snow looks like, so we'll experience that for the first time when that happens. But yeah. And I'm assuming that there will probably be seasons, because the trailer does have an air conditioner, and if you try to turn it on, the game kind of calls you weird for wanting to turn on the air conditioner in freezing weather. So this game kind of insults you a lot, which is funny. I find a lot of it kind of funny how it does it. Because if you try to attach the trailer to nothing, like when you eventually buy one, it calls you an idiot for doing that. And there's a few other things. Wait, no. I can't do that yet. I was going to do something, but then I realized that it wasn't available for us yet. So, I'll get to show you that example later on. And if we can go ahead and get this built, we'll probably... Well, it definitely won't be built this episode, I don't think. But either way, we will, if we get the logs in and it is within a reasonable time, we'll go into town and buy a couple kind of getting us started items for producing maple syrup. So that'll be helpful. And as we earn money, we'll be able to upgrade stuff. The first thing that we need to work towards, though, is getting $20,000, I'm pretty sure, I think, hopefully, for power. Because we want electricity. It's, going to be difficult with having to spend a lot of money on gas if we don't get electricity as soon as we can. And once we have electricity, things do automate a bit more than what we currently have access to. So, pretty much power just, or getting electricity unlocks a lot for us. Including something that will be built under our house at some point, which will cost a lot of money. But once we actually get maple syrup production going pretty smoothly, we'll be making quite a bit of money in no time. I think you get like $200 for every barrel that you fill up with maple syrup. And then you get extra money throughout the week. So the more barrels that or not throughout the week, every Sunday you'll get paid for a couple Sundays after selling the stuff. So, yeah. It'll build up over time once we start putting more barrels in. We'll eventually get to the point where we're earning a couple $1,000s a week. Well, not even a couple thousand. I think I've gotten to the point in my main save where I was earning like 10 to 20,000 a week. Something like that, if I actually stuck to doing maple syrup that week. Because it does get a little bit boring sticking to it. But it's also one of those things that it's the best way to make money in the game right now. Other than the other thing, that might be pretty good too. Not sure though. And we will need to keep some firewood for ourselves, because we will need it for this building to keep... Well, actually, no, we don't. No, we do. Never mind. Yeah, we do. I was wrong. But we need to be able to burn wood to keep the maple syrup production going. So, yeah. At some point, we'll have to stop selling it to our brother so much, but definitely for the beginning of the game, it's good to get that little bit of extra money that he gives you for it. And I am starting to need some maple syrup. Alright, we're at 51, so we'll probably have to cut down a couple more trees. But we are almost there. Okay. Now, where did I put the chainsaw this time? I think it's over here. Yep, I see it. Okay, any maple trees right over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll go this way. Go ahead and get this one, and then probably those two, and that should be enough. Might even be more than enough. Okay, I'll chop down these two, and bring over just what we need. I've never actually cut down the tree while it's falling before like that. That's weirdly satisfying. Oh. Okay, I'll just run the chainsaw back over to the four-wheeler because we will need it back at the house when we're done here. So let's just stick it in there. And how much do we need? 6. Okay, so yeah, we have way more than enough. Honestly, I think this tree alone would be enough. Well, maybe it'll be one too few. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like one too few isn't the way to say that. Okay, yeah, this is exactly enough. We only need to cut down one tree. We just wasted a little bit of time, but it's alright. We'll end up using the wood. So, no need to worry about that. Wood is very essential to early games, so as long as we can keep planting trees, it doesn't matter how much we cut down. because we'll end up using it one way or another. Whether that's to fuel the sugar shack or to get money from our brother. I can't remember what he gives you once you get his friendship up. He might not give you anything. I know some of the characters just don't give you anything. Oh yeah, we also have to call our mother this episode. Work towards getting the deep fryer thingy. Okay, so this is the last piece of wood that we need. And we'll be able to move on to something else. There we go. Oh wait, never mind. Oh yeah, we need 64, not 60. I completely miscounted that. Okay, so we did cut down an okay amount of trees. We just would have had to cut down 2. Instead of the 3 that we cut down. So let's just bring these over here. We'll have to get some sustenance soon. Some maple syrup and some poutine. Which eventually we'll have to start buying that from the store because we will run out of what's in our fridge. I think this is the last one. Unless I already brought the last one over and I just completely lost count. Nope, this is the last one, okay. So I'll throw that over there. Oh, move back. Move farther back. Okay. Ah. There we go. I did not realize that that's how that went. Was that? I don't know if that's how it originally was or if it just came in overnight. But yeah, here it is. We have to... Or the maple syrup will go into here. And we burn it. And it goes through to here. And it's a process that we will probably get started with in the next episode, I think. But I do want to try... Well, actually, it is getting late enough in the day. We might not be able to make it to the Maple Syrup Federation in time. So I think we'll do all that maple syrup stuff in the next episode. Because I think they close at 16, and it's 13, almost 14 currently. So there's a chance to make it if we leave right now, but we have other stuff that we have to do first. So, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Oh yeah, I just realized, I think the thing that our brother builds for us is what's right here. That is what we need for... Is that just through the map? Oh. I don't think I want to try falling through the map. That would probably just be the end of everything. But yeah, once we get our friendship level up with our brother, that's what he does for us. So let's get some food and drink real fast. Do that, there we go. Go ahead and close the front door, even though we don't really need to. And I'll chop a little bit of wood, just to get some extra money. And then we'll go chat with him. So let's just go ahead and turn that on. Really won't get too much this time, just enough that it gets us $100 or so. And it could be that different woods are worth more, so we could just get way less for birch or way more. I'm not sure what the pricing is, though. Okay, so we'll get these last 3 pieces. Unless the thing runs out of gas, then we'll just take what we have. And then we'll pull the truck around, throw it all in the back, and head down to our brother's house. Okay, turn that off. Grab the truck. Turn it on. Parking brake off. Oh. bit stuck. But we are more stuck than I thought we were. Well, this is an issue. Can I get us unstuck? So maybe we're at a right angle to go in reverse now. Oh. Okay, no, we're just stuck. That's why we have this thing. So we will do that, attach it to there, and do this long process. And this is one of those games where things can easily go very wrong very quickly, and it causes a lot of delays and just not great things to happen. So this is a good... I think this and what happened in the previous episode with the seeds are perfect examples of that. And hopefully we don't continue the trend of having one bad thing happen every episode. That would kind of be a bit annoying. Okay. That should be good, hopefully. Stick it in reverse. Okay, we're probably just burning gas right now, but we'll get there. Because I don't think the crank is really doing much for us for a minute there anyway. Alright, come on, truck. There you go. We're getting somewhere. Okay. So I'll have to try to be more careful next time. So I don't actually know how late the brother stays awake. Or stays outside of his house. So we could just be very late going into it. But hopefully things will go smoother. Let's just get all this thrown into the back. And we'll be on our way. Oh, okay. So we're almost there. Getting closer. With every piece of wood we grab. Yeah, and in future episodes, this is the kind of stuff that I'll most likely edit out. I just want to keep the first couple episodes as raw as possible. That way you can kind of get a glimpse of the kind of grinding that will go in later on. So when you see a big pile of wood or something after a cut in future episodes, you'll know that I spent way too long moving each individual piece. So, I should probably turn on the lights. Because it is foggy. I don't think it really matters, but it's okay. Hey, there's our brother. So we'll just drive down here, put on the parking brake, just go ahead and leave the truck on. And just rush over and talk to him real quick. Okay. So yeah, after we talk to him for a few days, we will get the garage built. So that'll be a fun thing to have. But for now, let's... Okay. There we go, we got a little bit more money. It looks like the fog went away, so we can just turn off the lights. That's a very quick fog disappearance. Okay. So we'll head home. Did I turn off? Yeah, I think I turned off the woodcutter. Hopefully I did at least. And it's definitely too late now to try to go into town, so we won't worry about that. And we'll put this into neutral, turn it off. There we go. Okay. So, we're not going to work on this car this episode or anything, but this is something that we will get to very soon. Probably not next, I think episode 4 maybe, we'll get to it. Because we do have some engine repairs to make. We've got to put a wheel on, pump up tires. And we have a lot of modification we can do to the car. And this is a cart that we'll have to build at some point. These are some of the parts right here, but I don't really want to do anything with those at the moment. I want to try to gather all the parts together before we actually start building it. But yeah, I guess we can kind of finish off the episode with bringing some wood up here for cutting later on. And pretty soon we'll probably end up moving the woodcutter over to the sugar shack. That way we can just cut wood right there and not have to worry about running out. Because we do need to burn a lot of it in order to do the maple syrup. But I think that's what we'll get up to in the next episode. We'll get maple syrup production started. So that should be a bit more of an interesting episode to watch than these first couple have been. And I'll kind of show what I was talking about with the different pipes going everywhere and various things like that. So yeah. Let's go ahead and just get all the birchwood over there, and then I'll probably save the game, and that'll put us to nighttime, so we can then wrap up the episode. And yeah, I definitely don't think I'll go for an episode a day. Well, 1 day per episode for very long. Probably by like episode 5, that's when I'll start doing more editing to it. And we'll get more done per episode. Just for these first couple, I wanted to go in raw, I guess, is a way to say it. Probably not the best choice of words, but I wanted to go into it and just show exactly what the game's like. These are the kind of games I really enjoy, just slow, grindy games. I don't know why I like them, it's just something that I can sit back, relax, and watch YouTube while I play. Yeah, let's turn on the generator. Go ahead and turn on our flashlight. And we'll get the computer started up, save the game, and then I'll end the episode. And this one might be about a minute shorter than the previous one. So that's cool. Does take a minute to start. You can see the developer leaves us some messages for things. Let me just get my flashlight as close as possible to the screen. It's for optimal gameplay. And we can also play it with one hand while keeping the screen nice and bright. There we go. Okay, and here's the air conditioner. You can see this is, what does it say? You're really out here trying to open the air conditioner when it's 5 Celsius outside. Just go out or something already. So yeah, doesn't want us turning on the air conditioner when it's this cold out. Let's turn that off, and there we go. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode. Actually, we should probably, no, it's probably too late at night to call our mom. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy and you are not subscribed already, then maybe consider subscribing. We are trying to get to 250 subscribers by the end of the year, so every little bit helps. But with that said, oh yeah, also liking and commenting helps to get the video out there a bit more and let me know if you like it or not. So, yeah. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.